up, YouTubers? There's one more thing I forgot to mention in my previous videos. This is about Cash App, which is owned by Square. It's an app you can use to buy Bitcoin. That's one reason I want to mention it. They do give you a Bitcoin wallet, but you do gotta give them your ID and get approved and all that jazz. But what's unique about it is their spread is kind of small and their fee is embedded in their spread. But it's now one of the cheaper ways to buy Bitcoin. But before you rush over there and use it, if you do use it, you got to be verified. It's a hot wallet. I would not recommend keeping a large amount of Bitcoin there. And you have to read their terms and services. In their terms and services, if they think you're doing something suspicious or weird or unusual to them, not to you, they'll freeze your account. But that's what it is. So there's more and more people using it. I think if it gets to be a hassle, they might shut that off. But if you're looking for I'm just saying, relatively speaking, a cheap way to buy Bitcoin, use Cash App. Another nice thing about Cash App is they give you a way you can have your clients pay you, which probably most people know about. Instead of using Square, you can just use Cash App. Then the other thing is, most people don't know this, but like if you buy Bitcoin with your ATM card or a credit card, you can convert a credit card specifically. You know, I'm not saying you should go out and borrow money or anything, but you can convert your credit card into either Bitcoin and then use your Bitcoin to do whatever you got to do, or you can just convert it to cash, zip it back to your bank account, and then do what you want to do without paying the cash advance fees that a lot of credit cards have you do. The thing with that is there's a limit to about $800 or $900 you can do that on. You could do that multiple times, but like I said, if you read their terms and services, that might be suspicious. They might shut you down. I'm not sure how long that'll last, because once credit card companies realize you're getting around their cash advance fees, that's one of the problems with using the credit card to buy Bitcoin and funding various odds and ends is they realize you're funding things, like say a broker account. So they recently have shut a lot of that off. Can't do it anymore. But now you can just get cash and then zip the cash to a broker or banker account and bypass the cash advance fees. So if you're not accustomed or you never used Cash App, I'll try to leave a link in the description. Check it out. It'll probably be an affiliate link if I think about it. But I think if you use an affiliate link, you get an extra $5. Anyways, I'll leave a link in the description, or if not, just Google it. But it's a clever way to use your credit cards to get cash and to avoid the cash advance fees, and to kind of hide what you're doing or what you're buying with that cash. Sometimes if you buy certain things like Bitcoin, they'll shut that transaction off so you can't do it. Then there's other things you can buy that I don't want to say too much, but sometimes they'll deny the transaction, or sometimes they have that information in your file and they may or may not use it against you. Now with China, with their credit score system, and now Australia and New Zealand kind of copying it, and if I had to guess, I would guess the US, the banks and credit card companies are going to start using your credit information, what you actually buy on it and your ATM cards, to actually use against you. So there's that. Anyways, if I remember, I'll leave a link in the description. But for people who want to use Cash App to buy Bitcoin, it's now kind of a cheaper way to buy it, the spread, and it's a clever way to use your credit. You can put your credit cards on there, and instead of getting a cash advance fee like you normally would at an ATM machine, you can just swipe your card, get the cash, and then zip it off to your bank account. Again, if too many people abuse it, I think they're going to shut that off. But so far, not too many people are doing it. This is not new, but you'll see a few videos on it. But it's a way you can get your cash off your credit card without paying cash advance fees. Because a lot of times when I try to buy various things, they want to hit me with a cash advance fee, which irritates the heck out of me. Interest rate is already high enough. Anyways, that's just a use you can use with Cash App. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you know any other ways to use your credit cards to convert into cash without paying that cash advance fee. Thanks.